Hey guys, it's Nico here, and today I want to talk about something that I've found to be probably the most profitable way of buying crypto, and what I've had the most success with so far. Um, so you can get in on projects early. You can get in on Sandbox at $60. You can get in on this or that. Sometimes but like getting in on a coin early, by the time it's on your favorite exchange or something, it's already shot up quite a bit. So then you peel a layer deeper. So like, how can you get in before you get in early? So the best way to do that is, like, there's applications similar to Kickstarter. I don't know if you've ever tried Kickstarter, but it's like a real life, real world website where you can fund projects that you think are cool. It could be a skateboard with rockets on it, and you think that's a cool idea. Boom, you put some money into it, and in return they'll give you like a prototype, whatever. There's similar projects or similar applications like that for crypto currencies and projects like that. So you can get in on those. Card Starter, Engine Starter. There's a ton of different Launchpads that you can use. Adapad's another one. But how do you get in even before that? Well, okay. In that sense, you could get into a private sale or a pre-sale. So a private sale is essentially getting in on the project before it even gets put onto a launch pad like that, and that comes with a couple different rules. Well, one, you have to be accredited. For not all of them, but for some of them, you have to have accreditation. And if you don't know what accreditation means, it means that you have to have at least $1 million worth of liquid assets to your name, and you got to prove that through tax returns and stuff. You can't use you can't try and say I got $1 million in Bitcoin. They won't deal with that. You actually have to be wealthy, and obviously I don't have a million yet, but. So that's one rule, that's one thing to get around. And then they have KYCs, where it's, know your customer. And a KYC takes a lot of different steps. You have to provide a lot of different documents, and it can be, a handful. Or, say it doesn't have either of those. A lot of times there's a minimum. So, you have to spend at least 5 racks, if you want to get in on this project that you don't even know if it's going to work or not. So it's not always the best idea. In fact, pre-sales in that sense can be kind of rigid and, for a select group of people. Well, what if I told you that there's a way to get into private sales without really having to do any of that? So with Cardano, one of the beauties of it is that you can stake. And most people that own Cardano are staking their tokens right now. In fact, I think it's over 80% of Cardano holders are staking. Who knows now with the dip that we just saw, but one of the beautiful things that you can do with Cardano is stake it. So when you're staking it, to be, to dumb it down a little bit, essentially you're putting your money, your Cardano, into a pool and receiving interest every 5 days. Each 5 days, something happens called an epic. And these epics pay out. A lot of times it's real small increments, a couple percent, but it still can, add up over time, especially when you have more Cardano in there. So all you have to do that is send Cardano over to Daedalus. You have to create a Daedalus account. It's a very secure Cardano wallet. Takes sometimes even up to a day to download because it's so encrypted. So it's very safe. So what you'll do is you'll send your Cardano over from whatever exchange you have it on to Daedalus. And once you have it in Daedalus, from there you can start staking. Well, how do you pick a pool? There's a million different pools. I actually talked about this in my most recent Cardano video as well. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to find a pool and put your money in there. Well, here's the thing, is that's where ISPOs come into play. So Cardano has this thing called Project Catalyst. And Project Catalyst basically allows for community members and token holders to vote on projects that they like, that they want to receive funding. A lot of times what happens with these projects that end up going on to win is they get their own pools. So there's already been 2 projects that have won that have gone on to do this, and that's been Meld. Meld is a finance and lending app, so it's really cool. It's built on Cardano. You can take out loans for as little as 1%. Kind of amazing. I'll go over Meld in another video. And most recently, that just ended here in February, mid-February, was Sundayswap. And Sundayswap's the first decentralized exchange built on Cardano. So some really good stuff. What you're gonna do is you're gonna stake your Cardano into these pools. You're not gonna get Cardano back though. Sometimes it depends on the project, but sometimes they'll give you both Cardano and their, but what you're gonna get is their token at a pre-sale price instead of receiving Cardano. So they're getting your Cardano essentially, and you're getting their token at pre-sale price. Well, most recently was Meld, and Meld went from, its pre-sale price was a tenth of a cent, and it jumped all the way up to 15 cents. And see, that's the thing, is you're getting this token before it even, you know, hits a marketplace, before anybody can buy it. You're getting it, and you're not having to buy or really do anything. I mean, yeah, you have to buy some Cardano, which is a good thing. You should already own in the first place. But you're not, so just think about it like this. You're buying your Cardano, you're keeping it safe by putting it in a secure ass wallet, and then, you know, you're like, it's just one of those things you like forget about, right? Like, you just like stake your Cardano to one of these you know, ISPO pools, and then you just forget about it, you know, and then it ends after like 3 weeks. There's, you know, each epic, there's like 4 or 5 epics, and once those are over, then you're good, and then you kind of just forget about it. And then what's going to happen is that project's going to airdrop your tokens into your Daedalus wallet. So from there, you can do whatever you want with it, and in fact, you can even restake that Meld or Sundayswap on, you know, wherever, on different places. But that's the thing, is like, you're literally not even having to buy anything or really do anything, and you're receiving this huge return of investment. Another project that I talked about was Adax, and that one did great numbers. And so I think that, you know, with how Adax has done and how Sundayswap or Meld has just done, and now Sundayswap, that's about to happen just about now. I think the perfect time to talk about this and talk about some other projects that are going to be coming out soon. And one of them is ADA. I've been, oh my God, I feel like an idiot because I've heard about this for so long. I was even supposed to interview them, and I didn't. And they're a lending platform built on Cardano, and they're fantastic. Great dudes. I mean, I couldn't say enough about this project. It's it's going to be really great. And I think Charles has already, you know, talked about it or acknowledged it a couple times. So that's going to be a really good one. That should be coming up soon. And then I got Genius Yield. That's going to be another ISPO coming out. That's going to be a farming platform, and, you know, it will give you the ability to you know, farm on the website and collect yields. Another one is going to be a Kickstarter program type of thing, a Launchpad called Flick2, and that one's going to be, you know, basically completely decentralized and governed by the community. So that's another great one. Then we got Ray Network, Adax. I mean, these are all going to be rolling out soon, all solid projects. And the thing is, you know, a lot of times people see projects and it just came out and they're like, oh, dope, like, I want to be a part of this, it's brand new. Like, even if I just throw 100 or 200 bucks in there, well, like, you're skipping the line on that. You know, you're literally getting in before then. And then you know, say the project isn't bulletproof and it, you know, doesn't do great. Well, more on, like, I mean, I guess I really couldn't say, but more often than not, the pre-sale price is really, really low. I mean, that's why they, you know, that's the incentive for buying, you know, getting in on a pre-sale. So more often than not, the price is just gonna jump up. You know, maybe even if it's like for instance, like the most recent one, Meld, where it went from a tenth of a cent to 15 cents. I mean, it makes sense, right? You know, and even the market cap's still, you know, under 100 million. So imagine if that went to like $2 or $3, you know, and then boom, you're taking an investment you got at a tenth of a cent, you know, to $1 if you want, you know, and you didn't have to buy it. You didn't have to do all this weird, crazy shit. You just download Daedalus, send your Cardano over to Daedalus, and stake it. It literally, like, besides the downloading part, it's like 20 minutes worth of like work. So I mean, I think it could really pay off, and, you know, you don't have to be like overly invested. And if you already own Cardano, it's a great way to start. I mean, I helped all my friends get in on this Sundayswap. All the ones that wanted to, I got them all in on these Sundayswap pools, and, you know, it's gonna pay off for them, and then they'll tell some friends, and then boom. So I think, you know, this is just a quick video, but if you have any questions, please let me know, and please, you know, get a part of these stake pool offerings, because I think that it has a lot of potential, And with that being said, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.